Alright dear, welcome to my channel. My name is Chinyere, a Nigerian vlogger based here in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, if this is the very first time you are coming to my channel, please and please, I beg you, enjoy. Do not forget to subscribe to support me here, and also turn on the notification bell so that you will always be notified each time I upload a video. Yes, you are most welcome. Okay, so if you are coming to this part of the world, Saudi Arabia, for the very first time, and you are concerned or wondering about the items to bring into this country as a first timer, you are at the right place to get a list of these items. Yes, meanwhile they are not officially required or something. These are your personal needs or the things that you might not be finding so cheap, so affordable, yeah, or sometimes zero availability of such items in this part of the world. So let's get into it. Yeah, so number one on the list is this foodstuff. That's Nigerian recipes in this part of the world. What are the Nigerian recipes that you need to bring while coming into Saudi Arabia that you might not be finding here? Okay, let me just start by saying that the major Nigerian recipes that are found in the shops in this part of the world, one of them is okra. You know, okra. Some people call it okra or okra, whichever one, you know. And I had someone says ewedu is in this part of the world. I think I've seen something like that, but being that I'm not too familiar to that very vegetable, and I wasn't certain the day I saw ewedu in the shop or something that looks like that, I was wondering that this could be this Yoruba ewedu. So you might be lucky to see ewedu in the shop. Now let's talk about the ones that you need to bring. Package yourself very well while coming. No messy while grabbing those things. Don't look back. Don't look at the quantity you are bringing. Yeah, because you might not likely see them to buy in this part of the world. One, if you eat egusi, virtually every part of Nigeria, they eat egusi. Is their major occasional soup. So bring your egusi, that's melon seed, enough of egusi. Get your obono, get your dried fish, oporoko, you know, that's a stock fish. Then your local spices, eru, that's sogiri, owa, you know, all the local spices, ozuza, scent leaf. Get them dried one. Get this other dried vegetable. If you're so much interested in eating your local vegetable like ugu or rye, you can dry them and bring them along. I don't like dried ugu and dried ora. So when I was coming here, I brought dried bitter leaf, I brought dried uzuza, and then seeded uzuza, the seed one. You can bring them in seeds, yeah, and as time goes on, you keep on blending them. The same thing applies to the egusi, the ogbono, achi, whatever thickener you would like to bring. Not this, they have cocoyam in this part of the world. Yes, Indians, in the Indian shop here, they have cocoyam. I've seen that a lot. Yeah, so bring your red oil. Red oil is not available in this part of the world. So while coming, ensure that you grab them. So basically, I've been here in the last 30 months. Yes, that's 2 years, 6 months or thereabout. So when the red oil I came in with got finished, I decided to be using this. This is what I use to color my soup. This is red bell pepper. They call it rainbow pepper or whichever name, you know, and then paprika pepper. And if you like eating pepper a lot, if you are Yoruba, you like pepper, you like your food to be so hot, omo, carry pepper, come, grind them, package them, or you bring them like that, dried ones, you know, when you come, you can use blender to blend and be using them some more, because their pepper here, this paprika, I'm telling you, is not hot. It's just for food coloration, to my own understanding. But they will tell you that it's hot, but it's not hot. Bring Cameroonian pepper, you know, Cameroon pepper, you know. So get all these things while coming, so that you wouldn't miss out anything. Now the next question is this: do they have African shops in this part of the world? If you ask me, I would say yes. When you go to places like the city of Jeddah, the city of Riyadh, Dammam, you would find African shops. But sadly, you know, when you are an expatriate, a foreign worker in this country, they don't post you to those bigger cities. They post you to the regions that are so minor. Just like where I am currently staying with my family, no African shop exists here. You know, the Indian shop that exists here, you can hardly find any of Nigerian recipes in this very shop. They have beans here. You can also bring our Nigerian beans, because the only beans you would find in the shop here is the black-eyed beans. You know, the tiny black-eyed beans that takes about an hour plus to cook. That's the only beans they have here. So bring our Nigerian beans. If you like the agodi beans, the brown beans, you know, all them sweet beans that we eat in our country. Now you can also substitute or improvise by eating what is it called, lentil. It tastes better and is of high fiber content. That's what I've been eating also when I stopped eating the black-eyed beans, because it takes long to cook, and the black color water that comes out of it, I kept washing and washing. My sisters and brothers, I'm tired of that. And I'm happy that my family, they like the taste of this lentil. It is foreign to us Nigerian, but you know, we get to adapt wherever we find ourselves. Yep. Now, if you are a woman coming here and you like wearing hairs, that's wigs, bring enough of them. Bring your attachment, bring your wigs. That's expressions for you to make your hair, your own hair. And you have to learn how to make your own hair by fire, by force. Where I am staying, there are no female salons in this part of Saudi Arabia, where I am currently staying. I learned to do this on my own hair by fire, by force. Nobody taught me. I never knew how to do all these things in Nigeria, so I had to learn. Yeah. And meanwhile, I'm not the type that wear wigs and blah blah. But if you are the type that wear wigs, good and fine. Unfortunately, you will be covering your hair while going to work or while going out. So I even wondered if those things are necessary. But meanwhile, if you value them, bring them, because they are not here. Or if you find them in the bigger cities like city of Jeddah, they are expensive. Yes, though it's also still good, because our mothers in Nigeria, they wear wig before tying their scarf. So if you like them, get them, because it gives your scarf some kind of balance, you know, when you wear your, is it hijab or the scarf we tie in this part of the world. Yeah, next thing is this. You can also bring in your cosmetics. That's the cream you use, you know, your facial cream, your body cream, your whichever angle cream. You know, some women, they have cream they use for their bum bum, they have cream they use for their toes. Bring in all these things at least. Because when you bring them, you start using them for like 1 month, 2 months before you start looking for where to buy. Yeah. And your powder, that's the most important thing. You see my face, the powder that I'm wearing currently is not my color. I rub clay 2, color 2 or whatever, what is it called? When I was coming to this place, I bought a dozen of it, that's 12, but they got finished. Somebody that has spent almost getting to 3 years now, you know now. It was finished one day, so it finished. I went to search for another one, and they, not even they, because nobody has your time. In this location where I am staying, there are only male shop attendants. Yes, you hardly see women, so they don't even have time to be talking with you. You go and choose whatever you want. So this is what I finally got. At least it's in a rhyme a beat. So that's what I'm managing. Yes, this is the second time I would have, you know, bought a powder in this part of the world. So bring in your powder, bring in your relaxer, your hair treatment, your hair blah blah blah. Bring enough of them. If it means pay you for extra luggage, my sister, my brother, pay. Pay is necessary. You pay, because you are going to a country far away. In fact, I call this place my beautiful lonely world apart. You are alone. O-Y-O, Oyo is your name. You are your own. I'm just giving you this principle. It's really necessary. Though sometimes when we go shopping here, you know, things you know that they do not know, the way we let them know about what we're looking for is to search for that on Google Image, screenshot it, then you show to them to see if they will be able to know it. Sometimes it's even difficult for them to identify, being that most of the shop attendants here, they are foreigners. Indigenous of this country, they are so comfortable, they don't have time to be working as a shop attendants or whatever, salespersons. So most people that work for them here are people from Pakistan, people from India, all these other minor Islamic countries. Some of them, they don't even understand what you're talking about. The day I went to look for singlet for my little one, I even screenshot, they said they do not have it. Do you know that after about 2 days, I went to the same shop and I found the singlet littered everywhere, just opposite the till or something. It was crazy. you know. But we have gone several, even with my husband that speaks Arabic. Explain all those things. They say they did not have it. Bossers, they didn't have it. Hey, and then bring enough of bossers if you are a man, yeah. Because once your bossers or your undies, you know, goes bad, hey, once you tear the thing with mess, nobody will sew it for you. They don't sew nothing for anyone, especially inner ways. That's undies, because they believe that once they touch your undies, they've done something with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is their kind of ideology. They are not expected to see your undies. So bring all the literally you need to be working on your undies. When it tiapa, or if it tears, kukuma throw the stuff into the bin. Kukuma bin the stuff. Yeah. So this is just that. Okay. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah. So another thing is this: if you are the type that like drinking Nigerian kind of tea, like Milo, Ovaltine, whatever, Bonvita, you can bring those while coming, because you hardly find them here. Yes, unless you travel to the city of Jeddah, where you have the panda shop, the bigger shop. That's where we buy those, and they are very expensive, you know. Yes, so you can bring as much as you can. Though there is one alternative to that is available in the shops here. We don't have it here, and I would have shown it to you. Okay, so bring Milo, and because the ones they have here, they are 500 grams for 1,700. Very expensive, though we buy that for our baby. Yeah, basically they don't have plantain here, so don't think about that unless you live in a bigger city like Dammam, like I've stated, Jeddah, and blah blah. Sometimes you go there, you wouldn't find it. I could say in the last 1 year, 6 months, I've not tested plantain, because we visited that city twice. That's the city of Taif, where we usually buy plantain. They didn't have it. They call it India bananas here, you know, so they didn't have those. We came back. I can't kill myself. They don't have sweet potatoes here. Yeah, they don't have sweet potatoes, and the fishes they have here, they are different from Nigerian fishes. Yeah, I don't think they have. I've never bought beef here. Chicken is super cheap in this part of the world, so you will enjoy buying a lot of chicken. Yeah, can even have chicken meal and go to bed. Yeah, they have fish, but their fish vary. You know, you can imagine the, what is it called? The catfish, the regular catfish we have in Nigeria. They said they have catfish here, according to one of my friends, and I used to buy those. I didn't know that it was catfish until my friend told me that this is Nigerian cat. This is a kind of Nigerian catfish. So basically, it is a sea caught, but not as exactly as our Nigerian catfish. So bring a lot of dry asopor. Yeah. And meanwhile, bring your, if you are a Christian coming into this country, do not make the mistake most of us made. Someone like me, I was scared at the mention of Saudi Arabia. And you know, once you hear that, then all you think about Saudi Arabia is like this. Once you misbehave, they do like this, you know. So I didn't bring in my Bible. And I'm regretting not bringing in that. Though I have my soft copy, the app on my phone that I read every morning. But having a little one here, my little boy is 6 years old, to teach children how to read, hard copy is necessary for them to feel and touch what they are reading. You know, so I regret not bringing mine. So endeavor to bring in your Bible. Hence, you are not bringing 2 or 3 or 4. Hence, you are bringing just the personal one. You are good to go. Come in with your Bible, your prayer materials, and all that. Yeah. So I believe that I've done a little bit justice to this. Yeah, so thank you so much for your time. Remember again to subscribe, like, turn the notification bell for your girl. Thank you so much. Bye.